Was, do you believe that gay sex is a sin?
No. If I can just be clear about that, that's not.
Okay.
Do you think that gay sex is a sin? The answer, no. Welcome everybody, and this is a Christian Prince with you, enjoying the good day today. You know, the Mohammedan always, they come to us with their new bully. They always bully each other. I never saw a Muslim who don't bully other Muslim. And Mimi Hijab, obviously he is jealous. This guy, he became a minister. Mimi Hijab is a boy in the street. He stripped, he take off his clothes, and thanks to David Wood, this guy, he would be homeless by now. But David Wood, he made him something. So I want to say thank you for being here, and let us start our program for today. Welcome. Peace of Christ, all of you, and please let us have some good time and learn something new. You know, I was going to talk about two different topics today, but when I came online, I saw, you know, YouTube suggested to me a video of Mimi Hijab piece pink upon her. So Mimi Hijab, he made a video, and it's posted in his channel. It's called, Is Humza Yousaf a Muslim? Is Humza Yousaf a Muslim? And then he said, he saw an interview of him in the TV, and they asked him a question, if gay marriage, or being a gay, sorry, is a sin. Is being a gay a sin?
Sex is a sin?
No. If I can just be clear about that, that's not. It's not.
Sorry, I need water. I mean, this guy, Mimi Hijab, he invite and rotate who is a pimp. Do you know what pimp mean? And then he is now talking about sin. This guy, he have a pimp, and he was praising the pimp. And now he is talking against this guy because he is wrong. He is out of Islam. He said being a gay is not a sin.
I've been asked that question about 25 times, and I've answered it the same way 25 times. So I can't change what's in certain faiths. I can't change what's in scripture. What I can tell you is the approach that I will take, which is that I will not allow personal faith to be the basis of legislation.
Now, at the end of the interview, she asked him point blank, unequivocally,
This guy, he is not a gay, but his mouth is over the mic. Why you don't suck it? What they ask you point blankly? What?
ambiguously, is it a sin? And he said, no, this is kufr akbar, yukhrij sahibuhu min al-millah. This is something which takes somebody out of the religion of Islam.
Ah, so now he is out of Islam. Aha, okay. Now, according to Islam, can a man go and do striptease in the street? And by the way, you are not a gay, supposedly, right? And you shave the hair in your chest. There is, because this guy, he always take, you know, off his clothes. He love to show, you know, like he think he have muscles. I mean, this guy, he think he have something. It's beef. But anyway, if you look at his chest, he shave all the hair in his body. But he is not a gay. And he is angry. The guy, he said, it is not a sin. Pink boy, Pink boy, what you gonna do? Now, you know, if we ask any Muhammadan, where in the Quran it says that if you are a gay, you don't go to heaven. If there is any Muhammadan can show us where? I want every single Muhammadan who is listening to me and to this potato, who is sucking the microphone, but he is not a gay. Where we can find in the Quran that if you are a gay, you don't go to heaven and you are not a Muslim. Any Muhammadan can tell me? Isn't it the stupid Quran says, and I will quote by word, Allah forgive any sin, all sin, except shirk. Your God don't care if you are a gay or not. You stupid idiot liar. Your God himself is a gay. When they ask Allah why you cannot have kids, he said, how Allah can have kids if he don't have a girlfriend? He don't. And in the whole Quran, not a single verse saying what is the punishment for being a gay. There is only a story about Lut, which is a story from the Old Testament. But nowhere in the Quran is speaking about a punishment. Like, you know, if you, in the Quran, if you do fornication, but you know, Islam is religion of fornication, but they give, you know, you have to do fornication by rules, like you do mut'ah or zawaj friend. But the fornication, what they consider fornication, there's a punishment for it, and there's no punishment for being a gay. Except two places in the Quran. One speak about the lesbian, and one speak about the gay. And what the gay is, hurt them. And if we go to the interpretation for the verse, it says, beat them by sandals and insult them. Beat them by what? Beat them by sandals and insult them. And if they repent, leave them alone. So when this potato he say that in Islam, let us go to the verse. If you are a gay, you are not a Muslim. Every single Muslim he knew that this is absolutely false. Chapter 4, verse number 15. This is talking about women sleeping together. Let us go and read the interpretation so we can laugh. The funny is that Muhammad, he consider being a woman, sleeping with women, is very, very harsh. But a man is sleeping with a man is not a big deal. Read with me and laugh. And this is the Quran, and this is the interpretation. Let us go here, the verse after it. As for those women of yours who commit loudness adultery, call for Muslim men of you to witness against them. Hold on, what is my phone? Hello? Assalamu alaikum. Christian Prince, I told you, don't call me Eid Ramadan. Hey, Zakir, Naik, we need 4 witnesses. There is 2 women having sex together. But we cannot punish them unless we have 4 witnesses. So can you join me and call 2 more Muslims so we can be 4? Christian Prince, first of all, you cannot be a witness because you're Christian. Number 2, if they are women and they are having sex together, you cannot prove that they are having sex. Zakir Naik, why? Because Prophet Muhammad, peace be with him, he said in Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 215, that you have to see the penis going inside the inkwell. And those 2 women, they don't have penis. What? Yeah, you're right. Those women, they don't have a penis. And the Prophet, he said, we have to see the penis going inside the thing, you know the thing, like the pen in the inkwell. Exactly. And therefore, there is no way to prove that they are having sexual intercourse. Because simply, women, they cannot have sexual intercourse. And simply, you are stupid. Zakir Naik, don't blame me. I mean, your Quran saying bring for witnesses. First of all, there is nowhere in the Quran it said to bring for witnesses for lesbian. It's in the verse in front of me. Chapter 4, verse number 15. Read it. Get the breath. First of all, chapter 4, verse number 15 is that exists in the Quran. I see in my Quran, we have chapter 4, verse number 14, and then we have chapter 4, verse number 16. There's no 15. What? There's no 15? What do you mean, you jump it? Exactly. Because originally, I'm from Korea. And in Korea, number 15 is haram. What? Number 15 is what? It's not haram. It's kind of like number 13. Like there is no floor number 4. But what the heck have to do with this? There's no floor number 4. We're talking about the Quran. What do you mean there's no floor number 4? If you go to Korea, you will not find a friend. You will not find any floor in number 4. Okay. That is superstition. Exactly. And Allah is superstition. There is the way in the Quran we skip anything have to do with number 4. But Zakir Naik, focus with me. This is not 4. This is a chapter 4, verse number 15. Christian Prince, are you stupid or what? The holy chapter is a chapter 4. So we skip it. The holy chapter is a chapter 4. So we skip the chapter. Man, that's good. That's so good. Then, now this is about the women. And if we catch them, which is impossible, we jail them for their lifetime. What if a man have sex with the man? We beat them with sandals. Read carefully. If 2 you are homosexual doing intercourse, punish them both with insult and beat them with sandals. And Mimi Hijab, he made the guy Kafer because he said it's not sin. Mimi Hijab, if it is a serious sin, I mean, in the Quran, there is punishment like cutting hands for stealing an egg. But as long as you don't steal it from Muslims, you are, nobody will punish you. But if you steal from Muslim, we will cut your hand. So for stealing an egg, we cut the hand of the guy. And then if a man sleep with the man, we beat him by sandals. And he is a gay, I think he will get excited. Imagine how stupid this man, his name is Muhammad. If a man, he stole an egg. You see, the Bible says that if somebody he steal to eat, this person will not be punished because he is stealing based on hunger. He is not a bad person. He have kids to feed. He's not stealing money. He's stealing food. So if a person he do such a thing, the Bible is very merciful with such a person. Muhammad, who he himself is the biggest thief in history, he stole even women from their families, now is going to teach us how. And by the way, this is what the Arab used to do. The Arab used to, if somebody he steal, before Islam, the pagan Arab, the same as the pagan Muhammad, they used to cut the hand of anyone is a thief. So Muhammad, he adopt what the Arab do, and he added, but we cannot find this in the Quran too. Nowhere this one can be found in the Quran. This is only in the Hadith, as usual. And we cannot find really a punishment of death in the Quran. You will find that in the Hadith, as usual. Which means those are not really mentioned in the Quran, for they are not important. So here you will notice with me, the prophet of eggs, he said, the one, may Allah curse the thief who steals an egg, for which his hand is cut off. Egg. So if you steal an egg in Islam, you know the punishment fit with the penalty. Do we agree? With the crime. If the crime is bad, then the penalty will be very bad. So if you steal an egg, we cut your hand. As long as you are stealing it from Muslim, we cut your hand. If you steal it from Christian, Hindu, Jews, Allah bless you. Halal. There's a little blood and money is halal. But if you are a homosexual, doing homosexuality, we beat you by sandals. This is religion. And this guy is going live on air with no shame, is speaking about this man, he is not a Muslim. Is it your Prophet Muhammad, he said, and let me find the hadith, that in the heaven there is no buying nor selling? Except images of men and women. If the man, he like it, which means the image, he enter it and have sex with it. If Muhammad is not a homosexual, why he is promising you to have sex with men in heaven? So if in heaven you can have sex with men, why you cannot have sex with men in earth? Let us go to the hadith and love together. Read it. And now for sure they will say to you, it's da'if, which means you cannot trust Islam. Islam is not trustworthy. All their books is a fabrication. Well, if you say those books are not trustworthy, that means all the punishment about the homosexual is false too, because they are in the same books. So we will find here your prophet saying, not me, and this is your translation, not my translation, that in the heaven, which is nothing but a pimp house, there is no buying nor selling except images. And whoever, and if a man, images of what? Images of men and women. So he did not say images of women and the customer is a man. No, he said images of men and women. In fact, he said the word men first, which is your favorite fruits. Like you mentioned, the last delicious one, at the end of the list, at the end of the menu. So you're a false prophet saying that in the heaven there is a playboy. Your prophet Muhammad is a pimp before Andrew Tate. Somebody saying he is released. He's not released. He's still under arrest. You know, those cases, they take forever. I mean, those women, they filed against him a few years ago. So they cannot keep him there forever. And they will put him in at home, but he's under arrest. But anyway, regardless, he's a pimp like Muhammad, but Muhammad for sure, he is a pimp more than this guy, because Muhammad, he did even make it legal in the Quran to be a pimp. If you go in the Quran and we search for the word prostitution, which is mentioned only the word prostitution as it is, mentioned actually twice. One when the Jews accuse Mary in a very false word, and one about prostitute, who they are doing prostitution by Muslims. Allah, he said, Aka Muhammad, Force not your girls to do prostitution if they choose chastity. And if you force them, Allah is all merciful. There is no punishment for prostitution. In fact, this is a license. If they agree, God will bless you. Allah bless you. The God of the pimps. There is no punishment for prostitution. It's the opposite. You see, I have a license here. Force them not if they choose chastity. He did not say it is forbidden for you to do prostitution. He said the opposite. It is lawful for you to do prostitution. Especially if the female women, who usually they are the slaves, agreed upon it. And even if you force them, Allah is all merciful. The Muslim, they say Allah is all merciful to them, to the women. Okay, where is the punishment for the man? He just gave him a license. He just gave the Muhammadan a license for prostitution. So when Muhammad, he promised images of men and women, and if the man liked the image, he will enter it and have sex with it. And then Muhammad continue speaking about the hur. If you remember, when a woman, she asked Zakir Naik about the hur, he said, brother Tatar, first the word hur is a plural word. It's not the male or female. So inshallah Tatar, you will have the hur. So the man, Zakir Naik, the video is there. He is promising a Muslim woman she will be effed non-stop. A lot of men, they will F her, hur men. So hur, according to Zakir Naik, not to me, is men and women. And now those men and women, they will sing for you. This is not my words. So when the Muhammadan, they want this guy, you know, he was their hero. And when they want, they bully him. Where you been in the last 20 years? This guy always support gays and lesbian. You must post his videos everywhere defending Islam. Huh? Where you been? But this potato, because he is jealous, this person, he became a minister. He is a street boy. And if not David Wood, he is still in the street in the corner wearing his pink t-shirt. It was David Wood who made him flourish and have a lot of money. And now Mimi Hijab, the one who go naked in the street and he strip and he wear jeans, if you watch his video with Yasser Qadhi, he was wearing jeans, have holes in it. Fashion boy. I mean, have you ever heard of a man, he claimed to be a real man? He wear a jeans, have holes in it all over his body. Why? You want to show your skin? And you are a religious Muslim supposed to grow in a beard? But you shave your chest hair like the Prophet? The most obvious stripper, speaking about the most obvious false prophet. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and tell us why Allah in the Quran never mention any harsh punishment for someone he is, as this guy, Mimi Hijab, he claimed. You are not a Muslim if you do so. That's what he said. This guy, he spoke to me yesterday, the blind man. He is saying to me, what do you think about a video from an atheist? My friend, we laugh at those atheists. A person, he believes he's a monkey. I cannot debate him. Because there is no, his logic is not exist. His logic is against his own. He have no proof of anything. He don't like Christianity. Why? Because it says love your enemy. So Christianity is the biggest problem. In fact, if not a Christianity, he will not be able to be an atheist and free. Every freedom exists in the world today, especially even in the West. It's because of a Christianity, not the opposite. And because those atheists, they are cowards, you will see them attacking Christianity, but they go mute. Very few of them, they speak against Islam. The majority, 99%, because Christianity is nice. So we can say whatever we want against Christianity. However, you can invite this potato to call me and let us see what this atheist he can do. Let him call me. And let us see how long he will survive. Anyway, somebody asking me if you can debate a Muslim. Always, we keep saying call us. Don't ask me those questions. Don't text me in Skype to ask me such a silly question. I mean, we keep saying Skype is open, call us. And then you send me a question saying, can a Muslim debate you? Is that really a question? Somebody in Skype saying to me, how are you doing? Yeah, serious question. What we can say? Any Muhammad? Any half Muhammadan? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan would like explain to us why in the market, there's a market, and this market there is images. Does that mean that the promise of Allah of male and female to have sex with is just fantasy? It is a three-dimension images? Are they real people or this is image? It says here in front of me, images. Are you going to wear glasses in the heaven of Allah and you will see three-word dimension that you are touching a man or a woman? If this is not true, then you tell me why it says images. Any Muhammadan? My Skype is open and the information actually in the info of the video. Would like you to call me? Would you like to call me? Any Muhammadan? So it turned to be that if a Muhammadan he became a minister in England, he is not a Muslim. Well, all of you are not Muslims. If you don't agree with what he say, but you yourself, you carry a passport, have a cross in it, who is more stupid now? And who is more hypocrite? Isn't it the Quran says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends or protectors? Chapter 5, verse 51. Potato. Do you know why I call those people potatoes? Because they are potatoes. You can't blame me. You cannot. If we ask this potato, the one who claimed to be a man, what is on your passport? Is that a cross? The cross on the crown, the cross in the middle, the cross in the other. The cross is all over the place. What is the flag of England? So now the guy, he says gay is not being a sin, but you carrying a passport have a cross in it is not a sin in Islam. Do you pay tax to the infidels? Is that halal in Islam? Do you wear their clothing? And isn't it your prophet Muhammad, he said, if you say Bismillah, Alhamdulillah 100 times, all your sin is forgiven. Even if you are gay. Even if your sin is more than the foam of the ocean. Okay. Let us see. If we go in the hadith, hey, Mimi Hijab, even if his sin is more than the foam of the ocean, brother, sorry, sister, all what he need to do, he say Bismillah walhamdulillah 100 times. Yeah, a Muslim here, you know, he's posting for us. I don't know if he is a Muslim or not. He is saying that good is not equal to bad. I mean, my friend, what is good and what is bad in Islam? Are you kidding me? What is good and what is bad? Your prophet, he go to his son when the husband is not home, and he flirt with the wife, and Allah told him, why you are hiding what is in your heart? Where is the good and where is the bad? Mr. Allahu Akbar. Your prophet is a professional fornicator. Tell the Christian prince to translate for you if he dare. Well, I'm translating. I just said, are you deaf like your prophet? You hear from your, you know, ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن. Whoa, that is so deep. So I'm asking you, and I want an answer. If the bad is not equal to the good, when you're a prophet, he went to his own son and he flirted with the married women. Is that the hasana or a sayyah? Is it the bad deed or the good deed? I'm waiting for your answer. You are the one who is saying to me, they are not equal. What is not equal? The bad deed and the good deed. Okay. But where is the good deed in Islam? So in Islam, the good deed is a flirting with the wife of your son. Is sleeping with the child, she is 6 years old. Is telling a man, why you marry a widow, why you don't marry a child? Like the story of Jabir. Is killing a woman, she just get married, killing her husband, her father, her brother, and rape her half mile away. Where is the good deeds? Did he answer? Why you don't call me? Instead of being potato, let people hear you. Call me and you translate for us. Do you dare? You don't. So if we go to the verse he said to us, and he is saying, if he dare. Well, here we go. If he dare, if you dare, read for me. Force not your girls to do prostitution if they choose a chastity. And if you force them, Allah is all merciful. A license for prostitution. Is that a bad deed or good deed? So when a Muhammadan he speak that the Quran teaching you to do good deed, you need to ask yourself first, what the good deed in Islam? What is a good deed in this cult garbage? Is it a good deed to marry a child she is 6 years old? Is it a good deed to send men to die for you and then you take their women? Is it a good deed to lift the skirt of a girl she is 9 years old to see her legs? Call me if you're a man. I want to see the good deed. So the Quran speak about good deed. Do good deed. What is a good deed? Say Bismillah, Alhamdulillah 100 times. You know, they have big mouth speaking about good deed. Like when you hear a Muslim speaking about good deed, you will believe it. Like good, he just said good deed. What's wrong with you? Muslim, they are not asked to do bad deed. Good deed. And this potato, he don't dare to answer. When you're a prophet, he went to his own house, to his own son's house, and he flirted with his own son, as it's written in your books. And the Quran confirm it, and Allah, he says to him, why you hide with Allah what you have in your heart? Is that a good deed or bad deed? I'm waiting. Suddenly he is dead. What happened to this guy? He was saying if he dare. Look, look, look. He was saying for UCP. And then he said in the chat, if he dare, let him translate for you. He's a final prophet. Okay, I'm asking you guys, he's a final prophet. Okay, he is a final prophet who prophesied that the sun set in muddy spring of water. I mean, who can bring such a prophecy? Nobody. Even Joe Biden cannot bring it. Guys, he's a final prophet. Just take it like this. I'm asking him, when he did a flirt with his own son's wife, he tried to change the topic. He went to talk, he's a final prophet. Okay? Abdul, do you hear what I'm saying? Or you're trying to play deaf now? Is it a good deed when he flirted with his own son's wife? Remember, we are talking about you are the one who mentioned the word good deed, not me. He's a final prophet. So if he is a final prophet, he go flirt with his own son's wife? Is that what final prophets do? I'm waiting for your answer, Mr. Final Prophet. The prophet who prophesied that women have a sperm coming from their ribs. The prophet who taught Muslim women to do good deed, to give their breast to adult so they can suck them. And then Mimi Hijab, he go around in Twitter everywhere asking Muslim women to give him their boobs. Read it. And here in this tweet, he was asking a Muslim sheikh, saying to him, okay, can I suck your wife's tit to make her haram? Is that the good deed? A prophet of God telling Muslim women to give their tits to Mr. Andrew Tate. This is why his name is Andrew Tate. Actually, you know what? From now on, we'll call him Andrew Tate. So, to give their boobs to Andrew Tate so he can suckle their boobs? Are you there? Why you're playing dead now? Are you searching Prophet Google? The final prophet, he ordered Muslim women to give their boobs. To under tit. And under tit, you know, he love it. You know, he make a lot of money from it. Hello? Potato, 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 potato. And he said, I dare Christian Prince to translate for you. You know, this false cult, they speak about good, but you need to know what is good in Islam. What is good in Islam to go after children and have sex with them, to be a pedophile. What is good in Islam is to lie, the wife lying to the husband and the husband lying to the wife. And the Muslim, you know, you ask the Muslims, is it true that a man, he can lie to his wife, or the wife should lie to her husband? They answer you. Christian Prince, first of all, as an example, my wife, she look like a chimpanzee. So if I say that to me, are you beautiful? What do you want me to say? If I say she's not beautiful, she will kill me. So I say to her, you are very beautiful. And then when the Prophet said, you can lie to your wife. Oh, Zakir Naik, your wife looked like a chimpanzee. Well, then why you married her? Huh? Thieves must lose their hands? Okay, the one who steals the wife, his son, shouldn't he lose his penis? Guys, thief must lose his hand. Muhammad, he stole his own son's wife. Shouldn't he lose his penis? Actually, there's a story of a guy, Muhammad, he cut his hand, he cut his feet, and still he can steal. One of the most hilarious stories in Muhammadan books. So, Abdul, why you are avoiding my question? Muhammad, he stole his own son's wife. Should we cut his penis? I'm waiting. Or you will say to me, he don't have one anyway. This is why he have a big zipper, because he cannot find it. It take 2 hours to find it. Who is a Muhammadan? He dare to call me. Somebody saying in the chat, debate me. Are you sure? Text me in Skype. You are welcome. Okay. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday, just call me. Allah will give you a reward from you, from He. The reward is a big box full of women and pictures of men. They can do you. And they act like she. Who is a Muhammadan would like to go to heaven and get the catalog of images of men and women? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? I got no reward? Oh, Hassan Noor, he just told me the bad news. Guys, sorry. What a bad day. I was thinking like, you know what? I don't know. I'm really disappointed now. Mr. Hassan, he just said, he just informed me that I have no reward. So Hassan, are you saying to me, when your prophet said Allah will make your penis endless, I will not have such an endless one? Well, thanks to Allah, my friend. I don't think this is a reward. Do you know what will happen to you If your penis go all the way through the Amazon River and those little tiny fish there with their sharp teeth, reward? Who dare to call me? Let us discuss the reward of Allah so we can die laughing. What is the reward of Osama bin Laden? He will become a green bird. Is that true? Is that true? Is it true that Osama bin Laden will become a green bird? So this is the reward you promised me? Who of us don't wish that one day he will become a green bird? Sir, do you like, can I be a red one? No, sorry. It's everything is green. In the heaven of Allah, everybody is green. Muslim wearing green silk, the bird are green. Allah himself is Mr. Green. Reward? I will not get a reward. I will not become a green bird. So you guy, you do jihad, you die, they kill you, they screw you. The guy who wanna kill the minister of intelligence in Saudi Arabia, the prince. Do you know what they did to him? The Muslim Mujahideen, they put TNT or C4 in his anus. Can you believe it? They had sex with the guy so they can insert the Mujahid. He's a Mujahid. He Mujahid by his anus. So they if him until his anus become, excuse my language, become big enough to put C4, and it connected to chip. I mean, look how his anus is big. And when he went inside the office, he came because supposedly he want to repent. They have a program, if you repent. So the prince is being nice, supposedly welcome him. We want to show the public that we treat them nice if they give up Al-Qaeda and ISIS. So the guy go inside the office, he hold his watch, he pushed the bomb, and he explode. And his ass is all over the wall. And that prince, actually, he was burned, but he did not die. He's alive until now. And later he became the crown prince. But now the other Abdul took his place. So look here. We ask Abdullah ibn Masood about the verse. Don't consider those who've been killed in God's path to be dead. Nay, they are alive in the presence of their Lord. Chapter 3, verse 169. He replied, he asked about that, the prophet, and the prophet, he said, their spirit or in the crops of a green bird. Don't tell that to Putin. Don't tell that to Putin. I will make a video actually about the friend of Putin who they are Muslims. A phone call of 2 hours and they are stepping the back of Putin. His Muslim friends, you know, remember, take not Christians and Jews as friends. So in front of him, they kiss his ass. In his back, they are insulting him. We will talk about it later. Who is a Muhammadan would like to become a green bird? And now I want to know, if I convert to Islam and I join Mujahideen and I die, and Allah, he promised me a lot of female, I want to know for the sake of Allah, how I'm going to have sex with those women if I am a green bird. Anyone can tell me? The Abdul here saying, Allah always will be ready for your repentance, you stupid idiot. Isn't your Muslim believe in destiny? Isn't it your God, he says that he wrote the destiny of everybody before he was born? So if I say anything, it was destiny. If I insult Allah, it was destiny. If you are a thief, it's a destiny. If you commit sin, it's a destiny. If you do fornication, it is a destiny. And you stupid, you are saying to me, Allah is ready for you in repentance. Because even if I repent, it's a destiny. Are you stupid or what? Do you know why I like the Chinese when they said he left as a donkey and never came back as a horse? And look, your name is Pathfinder. I remember when I was a teenage, we went to the mountain somewhere, and like we want to do hiking. So the villager, he said, take the donkeys. Like we're a bunch of kids. He said, take the donkey with you. We said to him, why don't we take the donkey? So he said, trust me, you will lose your way. All the mountains look the same. When you are done at the end of the day, just let the donkey go and follow him. Are you that donkey, the Pathfinder? Be honest with me. You know what? I was wondering where I met you first time, because you speak the same way. We led the donkey in the mountain, and guess what? Not only he took us to the home, he took us in a very shortcut. The only way to the heaven of Allah is what? Why you want to go to the heaven of Allah? Okay, hold on. Isn't it the stupid Quran says, none of you, وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا, not even one of you, but he will go to hell? Is it the Quran says that? The Quran promises you all of you Muslims will go to hell. Here we go. Let me show you. You are an ignorant potato. You are not even a potato. Potato are delicious. وَمَا مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Not even one of you, but he will enter hell. Any Muhammadan? Mayday, Mayday. How do you do? Any brave Muhammadan between you? So he can call me and get reward? Either you will be burned by me, or Allah will make you a barbecue. Mayday, Mayday. How do you do? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. You cannot call me to defend your prophet, because you know he is not a prophet. Is that your Quran? Guys, look at the Muslim translation. There's not one of you but shall pass over it. You know what? I want to shave my 200 feet beard if you can show me the word pass and over it. Pass over it? Are you sure? Let us go to the interpretation and see, just to show you how they lie. I mean, they love to lie. You can change the translator, you know. Just, this is Hilali and Khan. Let us see who, I don't know, all of them, they are the same. But Arbari, Muhammad Arbari. Arbaru, Barbaru, Barbari, Hurumra. Not one of you, but shall go down to it. Shall go what? Down to it. Where? It's talking about hell. I mean, look at this stupid religion. I mean, you change the translator, the whole Quran changed. Let us go and see the interpretation. Every Muslim will enter hell. Oh boy. 271. The Hindu chapter. The cow chapter. The biggest chapter of the Quran is the cow chapter. Where are we going here? Hold on. Not, you know, we are reading the wrong verse, brother. Hold on. Where is the verse? Where is the verse? I have tons of pages open it. This is the one he asked us for to open. Where is the potato? Yeah. 19, not the cow, sorry. Chapter 19, verse number. Man, because I'm hungry, to be honest with you. It's not a cow chapter. It's chapter 19. What's wrong with you? Man. Look at this. There is not one of you, but shall come to that, but shall enter hell. Ooh. So you Muslim, you lie to us. You say to us, if you become a Muslim, you are going to go to heaven. It turned to be what? We are going to enter hell. Is that you? Christian Prince, do you understand Arabic? No. There's 1,000 million website videos saying Christian Prince do not know how to speak Arabic, especially from Indonesia. I speak Indonesian fluently, by the way. Orang orang. Christian Prince, if you can answer some questions, I will give you 5 BMW. Number 1, show me one verse in the Bible. It says that Jesus Christ, he said he Christian. If you can show me where Jesus says he is a Christian, I will give you 5 hamburger. I mean, the second you become a Muslim, you have an infection in your head, you have an infection in your private part, you have an infection everywhere. Christ, you want me to show you that Christ is a Christian? Are you sure? I mean, did you have like friends to help you to make this question, or like was your brilliant brain? And the Muslim, they are saying to him, bless you, brother. Allahu Akbar, brother. Yeah, get him busted, brother. Let us see if he can answer you now. You know what? Even Borat did not say those words. You know Borat? Borat is smarter than your prophet. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is here for the first time? If you are here for the first time, my friend, just take a hike. I'm advising you. You will like it, and you will be addicted, and you will get overweight. It's not nice to say the word fat. Come on, you don't say that. You know, you have to be politically correct. You will get really fat because you will laugh a lot. They claim, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, even though I work as a doctor in the Middle East, because in the Middle East, all what you need to do to be a doctor is to read the Quran and the Hadith. And I'm so good in that, man. So I was a doctor in the Middle East. Anyone ask me, hey, Christian Prince, I have a problem. Drink camel urine. Really? Yes, and you will be very fine. Actually, there's a guy, I will tell you, this is a true story, by the way. If you go to the page, YouTube of Mimi Hijab, in the beginning of every video, you will see him. He's selling seed. Anyone know what seed he sell? What seed he sell? Negla seed. So there's a guy. This is a true story, by the way. I swear by the Quran, it's a true story. I mean, come on, you have to believe me now. So there's a guy, he came to me. He said to me, I lost my 2 liver. My heart is not working. My brain is dead. My blood is not moving. I have diabetes. And I have gangrene. They cut my legs. And he's counting. I said, stop, this is a lot. He said, I did not. And I lost my teeth. I said, what the heck? He said, please help me. I said, no problem. I want you to eat the negla seed. 1 negla seed and come back to me. Brothers and sisters, the guy is almost dead. He come to me. His legs, who they are cut off, they come back. They grow like a lizard. Subhanallah. His heart, he have heart. He lost his heart long time ago. Like, you know, his wife, she broke it. You know what the women, they do these days. So he lost his heart, his liver. The liver, you know, he went on vacation in Turkey. They gave him something in the coffee. He slept, he woke up, he have no liver. I gave him the negla seed as a Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said. And the guy become like a horse, as if nothing happened to him. Read what the Prophet said. Naglaseed is the remedy for every disease. But some, what the heck some is that? You ask the Muslim, what is that? They will say to you, death. Death? Ibn Shabib said that word means death. And the negla seed, will make you heal any disease except death. Hey, Muslims, is that death is a disease? I mean, your prophet is so smart. Look. Nagla seed is the remedy of every disease. And the Muhammadan flying around the world to fix their body. Just take Nagla seed, you idiot. Don't you trust the medical education of Allah? Do we have any Muhammadan? Did Muhammad lie or he is telling the truth? This is a very authentic hadith. Either he is telling the truth and then we do not need a pharmacy. It says clearly that the black seed cure every single disease except death. And by the way, I never heard of a disease called death. Since when death is a disease? And what the heck is that? You know what? Do you think that Jesus, when he was healing people, now we know what Jesus was doing. Those Christians, they lie to us. He was giving people necklace seed. The blind man, he come to Jesus. He said, Lord, I want to see. What Jesus do? Without telling anyone, he gave him necklace seed. He opened his mouth. He put necklace seed in his mouth. Oh, bingo, the guy he see. And those Christians, they say, Allah Akbar, look, Jesus, Jesus is amazing. Alhamdulillah, Jesus, he is the greatest. Look, he make the blind see. No, he just gave the guy necklace seed, but nobody noticed. He pushed it in his nose. The guy, he was looking at up him because he was standing and the blind man in the floor. So he pushed the necklace seed in his nose. Right away, his ears can see. Because at that time, people can see from their ears and they can hear from their eyes. What about the guy who cannot walk? The same. Jesus gave him necklace seed. The guy, he cannot walk. Jesus said, don't worry, okay, don't worry, but don't tell anyone, okay? Between me and you, just tell them it's a miracle, okay? Just open your mouth. Open your mouth, He pushed necklace seed. 2 minutes, the guy is like, wait. He's jumping like a monkey. In fact, he went to the Olympic in Qatar. Who is a Muhammadan? He believe in such a garbage? Either your prophet is a prophet or he's making up false information. And Muhammad himself, he died. The guy, he was sick at least for 6 years. Heavily sick to the point he cannot walk. To the point he cannot even stand to go to the bathroom. What about you take necklace seed? Am I lying that your prophet cannot go to the bathroom? They carry him and he's dragging his feet. Who want to challenge me to see if I'm lying or not? Mayday, any Muhammadan. Allah is the way and the truth and the life. Are you trying to copy Jesus? Guys, you see the Muslim, just to show you how the Muhammadan, they are a bunch of hypocrites like their prophet, Qatham, who changed his name to Muhammad. They say to you, there is nothing else. In the Bible, Jesus said, I'm God, worship me. But then we find that the Muslims, they copy the names of Jesus, the title of Jesus, and give it to Allah. Look what he said. Allah is the way, the truth, and the life. This is what Jesus said. 600 years before your prophet come out of the egg of his mother, Mrs. Chicken. By the way, there is a very interesting story about Muhammad, that when his mother, she gave birth to him, according to Muhammadan, I wasn't there, as you know, even though I'm very old. I mean, I was old, but not that old. I mean, like, I was, I wasn't, in the time of Adam, what make me upset, that when Adam, he married my grandmother, Eve, I wasn't born yet. I mean, I would love to see what happened, especially at that time, they are not wearing clothes. Unbelievable. Okay, anyway, so according to Muhammad, and only Muhammad, nobody saw that except him. Actually, even him he did not see. He was a baby. The guy is coming out of him. So according to Muhammad, when his mother, she gave birth to him, light came out from her vagina and reached all the way the palaces of Damascus. Have you ever heard of such a beautiful vagina like this? The light, brother. Like, imagine a woman, she is giving birth, and now from her vagina is coming light. In Mecca, nobody can see it. In Saudi Arabia, nobody can see it, but the light went all the way to Damascus. Let me explain to you why. I know, the story doesn't make sense. However, that because you are an infidel and you are stupid. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Excuse me, you make me angry. Such a story not only makes sense, it is the sense itself. Let me explain to you scientifically what happened. Sorry, I get angry. Sorry, what I can do? Because simply, I mean, people still don't believe, even though this is very clear. There is tons of evidence. Even though there's no witnesses, however, who need to witness such a thing? Nobody. Even the Prophet did not see it. So what? So, Prophet Muhammad, his mother was here. Let me draw it for you. Please don't take a screenshot because this is copyrighted, and my cousin Picasso, he like to sell them in his embryo gallery. So the mother of Prophet Muhammad, she was giving birth to him in her lunch break, and she was here. And those are the legs. And then, when she is giving birth, the light came out from her private part, unlimited, unstoppable, invisible, all the way to Damascus. Look here. This is Damascus here. Many people in Damascus at that day, they went blind. Actually, right now in Damascus, there is a coffee shop. It's called the Blind Date. Do you know why they call it a blind date? Because in that coffee shop, in that day, all the people were there, they went blind. So until now, they call it a blind date because everybody got blind. Now, who is a Muhammadan who dare to say this is not a true story, the Prophet, he said? And then you ask the Muslim, how come nobody saw this? No history written about. I mean, if a light came like this, going all the way, thousands of kilometers, nobody saw it? Are you sure? Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me? Mede. We do not know what the nature of the light. Excuse me. Don't ask me technical questions. I mean, this guy is asking me technical question, Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim, I hate you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask Allah to curse you, and He will not extend your private part as a reward. You are cursed now. Okay? I know this is very sad news for you, but you get what you ask for. Chapter 5, verse 101 says, ask not questions. Verse number 102, it says, why? It says, because if you ask those questions, you will leave your religion. So how in the world this guy Jim, he asked those questions? Haram. What's wrong with you? CP, I want to know if the light was in... I don't even know how to read the word. I mean, can't you make it shorter? Okay, you know what? I'm going to make it INC. We Arab, we read only the first 3 letters, and I forget about the rest. Who cares about the rest? Incendent, what the heck is that? Of fluorescent, what? Are you sure? Man, nobody can discover the nature of this light. It was a heavenly light. Come on, I mean, what those things light is? This is light in the earth. No, this is different light. This is different light from any lighting. Unbelievable. This guy, he admits just telling him to play out with the kids. Like this is what I did with the when I was in the airplane last time. There was people like Jim. Annoying, very annoying with their questions. So what I did, I have a football. So I throw the football out of the airplane and I opened the exit door. I said to them, go play outside. They jump. Since then, I never say them. True story. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? We were asking why Mimi Hijab saying that this guy is not a Muslim because he said that gay is not a sin. Why? Why he's saying he's not Muslim? Any Muhammadan? You are embarrassed. State is free today. My friend, he is not free. He is under house arrest, potato. Those cases will take years. Under house arrest. Do you know what house arrest mean? It means he is under arrest. And you are a dummy. He cannot leave his house. Those cases will take years. I mean, the original case is, I think, 2014. 14. So this guy, just wait, you will have a lot of fun. You and your Tate, by the way, correction. His name is not Andrew Tate. His name is Andrew Tit. Prove me wrong. What do you think? I mean, aren't you even ashamed to speak about a pimp, you potato? The only religion who they are proud about pimps are Islam. They think a pimp can make Islam look better. That is proof to us the nature of this garbage cult. Is it to do not kill or do not murder? Look up the Hebrew. A Muslim is questioning, is it murder or not to kill? Why you don't call me and let us talk about the kill and the murder? What is the punishment if somebody kill a woman in Islam? What do you? Who is a Muslim? Want to tell me? What is the punishment if a man he killed a woman? They love to change the topic. Any Muhammadan? Mayday. How do you do? Who would like to call us so we can speak to you? I like to convert to Islam and get the version. And you never know, I might get your own wife from you. Mayday. How do you do? Hey, by the way, Muslims, if a Muslim woman, she go to heaven, who is the one is going to sleep with her? As you know, Muslim women, they keep marrying, divorcing. I mean, Khadija herself, she have 3 husbands. Who is the one is going to have her? Any Muhammadan? Don't forget to subscribe, because as you see, here we give tits in case you subscribe. And we take the tits from Muhammad Hijab if you unsubscribe. Just a warning. Disclaimer. Subscribe now and get tits. I have a special connection with Andrew Tit. He can send you a lot of tit. He's holding the Quran with him. He's a good religious man. Are you kidding me? This is the religion of the religious. I mean, come on. The Prophet, he ordered his men and women to give tits. We have Andrew Tits. He's holding the Quran, but yet he is a pimp. I mean, forget about the accusation of rape. The guy, until they arrested him, his pimp business is running. Until the day they arrested him. All right. No problem. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Who's a Muhammadan? Anyone? Be my witness, those Muhammadan don't dare to call us. They are afraid, they are terrified. They knew that Islam is stupid. They knew that we know the laundry of Islam, all of it. All the panties of Muhammad, we have it. All. Any Muhammadan. Mayday. Not a single Muslim he texted us today. Each time, you know, the reason they don't call, because they knew if they call, they will leave Islam. You will notice, like if we go back, how many Muslims they call me, and how many of them they hang up and they did not leave Islam yet. Maybe the average is maybe like, I don't know, 2 to 8. So who is a Muhammadan? He wanna bet that if he call me, he most likely he will leave Islam. And that's why you're afraid to call. There's no point of calling someone have no ears. You just hurt my feeling now. How do you know that my ears are so small? Seriously, are you a hacker or something? Guys, there's no point of calling someone he have no ears. You know, what do you think about your prophet when the angel came to him and he said to him, read? And the prophet said to him, I cannot read. Then the angel, he squeezed him again and he said again, read. Do you think the angel, he don't have ears? I mean, the prophet already told you, you idiot, I cannot read. So I challenge you to answer the question. If the angel of Allah, he have ears, and he told Muhammad first time, read, and he squeezed him, and the prophet of Allah answered back saying, I cannot read, then why your angel say it again, read, and he squeezed him again? The prophet, he said to him back, you stupid idiot, are you deaf? I told you I cannot read. The angel, he squeezed him for the third time, and he said to him, read. So I want to know if your angel have ears or he have something else. Do you see what happened to you when you say something? Something. Who want to answer? Do this angel have ears? Or he deaf? I mean, the guy, he told him, I cannot read. The angel keeps saying, read. Muhammad said to him, I told you I can't read. The angel, he get more violent with him, And he squeezed him again. There's no mayonnaise is coming out. This is Muhammad, he's dry. Any Muhammadan? Very simple question. I challenge you to answer it. I mean, if the angel is not deaf, why he keep squeezing Muhammad 3 times, saying to him the same sentence? Read. Anyone? Yeah, exactly what he's supposed to read too. But this is a different story, my friend. Don't ruin my story now. We don't want to focus about the ears of the angel. Don't get technical. What he's supposed to read. This is a good question, by the way. Like Mufti Menk, he said, you know, when the thief, he said to the caliphate, if it's my destiny to be a thief, why you want to punish me? The caliphate said to him, okay. Well, it's your destiny to be a thief. It's my destiny to punish you. That's amazing. Do we have any Muhammadan can answer a very simple question? Anyone? And you know the story about read and I cannot read, showing us that the one who made the Quran is an idiot, because don't Allah knew that Muhammad cannot read? Is Allah using the wrong word? How you say to somebody read, but the guy do not know how to read? I will accept such a statement if Allah is making a miracle. Allah say read, the guy he cannot read, but when Allah said to him read, he was able to read. Like the poor guy yesterday, the blind man who called me, he said, well, Allah, he says, be it was. Here we go. Allah said to Muhammad 3 times read. Because the angel is not the one read. He's talking, yes, but this is the word of Allah. Allah said to Muhammad 3 times read. The angel squeezed him 3 times. Muhammad still cannot read and he don't even understand. Hassan Noor saying it's a miracle. Brother, listen, I never thought about it this way. Hassan, from now on, you are an admin in my chat when I am not live. You can ban anyone you want. When I am not live, you are in charge of the chat. That's it. There's no way. I never get an answer straight, sharp, intelligent like this before. It's a miracle. So Allah, he said to Muhammad 3 times read, and Muhammad still cannot read. It's a miracle. I saw my neighbor. He said to his dog, sit. The dog don't sit. Sit. The dog, he don't sit. Sit, you idiot. The dog don't sit. Yeah. Now I understand. It was a miracle. You know what? At that time, I thought the dog is stupid. It turned to be the guy is making a miracle. He told the dog sit, and the dog did not sit 3 times. Now I get it. Thank to you, Hassan Noor. If not you, how we can understand the barbecue? Learn Islam is calling me. Nobody is calling me. This guy is a potato. Maybe he's calling the old Skype. If somebody call me, you will hear even the call. Do we have any Muhammadan? And now we understand how miracles in the Quran are miracles. If you say something 3 times and never happen, that is a miracle. In fact, this is an astonishing miracle. Think about it. I mean, don't think. If you think about it, you will get in trouble. If a Muslim he think, he will be totally in trouble. Do we have any Muhammadan he have answer, but he don't think? What do you mean I'm not online? This guy is a potato. Here we go. I'm online. Let me show you my Skype. Here we go. Do you see my online? You see it? It says Arabian Prophet online. Do you see it? Online. And I have no calls. Potato, potato, potato. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Abdul, be sure you are calling the right Skype. The admins are posting my Skype and I have it in the info of the video. Potato. Any Muhammadan, he is so proud to be a Muslim, would like to join us. He's a Muhammadan, he don't know how to call anybody. I mean, Muhammad, he want to go to the Kaaba, he go to Zainab. Where you going, Prophet? I'm going to the Kaaba to pray. They find him in the bedroom of his own son wife. Look like the Kaaba moved. At that time, there is no GPS. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? We will not even ask you a tough question. We will make it so easy. And remember, Allah will support you. I mean, if Allah is supporting you, why you want to be a worry? Don't worry. Be happy. Why you would lie? It's Ramadan. Well, Ramadan is the month of lying. Just get lost. I don't have time for kids. Anyone can call me and everybody will see that you are a liar, fraud. Please answer when you are not answering. Do you have some ears in your, be a man. My Skype is open, potato. I'm not calling you, you are not answering, okay? What is missing is to show me your tits too. Mayday, mayday. Who of you dare to call me? And I will show you. Any Muhammadan? Honestly, I want to convert to Islam. I cannot say that word. Okay, I will say the last name of Andrew Tate. Okay, I love the last name of Andrew Tate. God will give us women with big boobs? How big? Like, like those women when they you go to the gym, you will see those women like boing, 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 boing. But imagine in the heaven of Allah, not only boing, man, it's going to be like an explosion, like boom, 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 boom. No boing, boing. Boing, boing, those are small ones. You're like, what the heck is that? Honey, can you give me grape? And please don't hit your, okay, grape, please. Okay. Hey, Muhammadan. Boobs? Ghost, will you take my call? Are you a Muslim? If you are a Muslim, text me. Any brave Muhammadan? I want to know what all those promises about. Boobs, breast, penis, 1 mile ass. What the heck is that? Where is the holy God in your religion? Is it true that your God, he promised us banana in heaven? Anyone can tell us? I never heard of a God. He mentioned, I mean, it's, you are God. Listen. You are God, and now you are promising me banana. What about coconut? Banana. Any Muhammad? I don't want to talk about banana. You know, once I was debating an atheist. He said to me, do you like banana? I said, I made a mistake. I should not say yes. Then he said, okay, you know what? I just approved the theory of Darwin, that a human being originally is a monkey. I told him, you do not need to do banana trick. Look at what Muhammad did. You know what monkey is about. Jumping from women to women without washing, as the hadith says. Banana trees for every citizen, believe on me, but no coconut and no avocado. Sorry, in my heaven only banana, and you will be jumping like monkey. You will enjoy it. You would love it. Hey, my friend, I don't want to talk to you. Yahweh is a pagan god. People can say whatever they want. What people they do, they go and try to measure a name to Yahweh. Yahweh is not a name. Yahweh, you need to read in the language. It's not even a Yahweh. Go and read what Hebrew is saying. So don't be stupid. Even don't waste my time. You see, when I see somebody is in the time in the year 2023, he have fast internet, he have computer, he have a phone. I mean, you have, when I was in your age, we don't have those things. Now you can find in 2 seconds what the name of the title of the God of the Hebrew mean. And you will find this is not even a name. So those stupid people, when they say what they say, they are comparing between languages, have nothing to do with each other. Because the words have different meaning. Do we have any Abdul? Allah bless all of you. Okay. Well, this is against the Quran. Allah bless not except Muslims. You are a fraud. You are a fraud, my friend. Allah bless everyone. Isn't it the Quran says that is not true? Allah, he curse all those who are not Muslims. You are a coward and you are a liar. Okay, he keep repeating Allah bless all. What if I get you busted in 2 seconds? I want you to do this. I know you will not call me. I want you to promise, if I show you from the Quran that Allah bless only Muslims, not non-Muslims. In fact, he cursed them. Do you agree to post in the chat that you are a donkey and you apologize for lying? Is that fair, guys? This guy, he will not call me. Do you promise me? Say yes. Hmm? Potato, 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 potato. Potato, potato, potato. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. And here we dub the skin, and here we put it in. What do you think? Who is a Muhammadan? He dare to call me, I will make you circle even if you are a square. Anyone? Are you there, Pathfinder? Oh, he said yes. Okay. I did not know this guy. He said yes. He will promise to call himself donkey if I show him that. Well, I will show you tons of verses, not only one, not only two, not only three, not only four, not only five. I will show you, here we go. But let us start. Guys, he agreed if I showed him that Allah curse. He don't bless non-Muslims, and not only that, actually he cursed those Muslims who they do associate with non-Muslims. Let us go to the yellow pages of Muhammad and get ready, Mr. Pathfinder. Stop writing down that you are a donkey. Today I will give you a certificate you will be proud of. Are you married? Your wife, she will be proud of you, man. I mean, seriously, she will be wondering like, where my husband, he got his knowledge from? That's so deep. Read it, potato. Read it. Though, says many of them, turning in a friendship to unbelievers, evil indeed are the work which their soul have sent forward before them. Between the bracket, with the result that Allah worth on is on them, and the torment will be they abide. Okay, say now you are a donkey and apologize. Allah he bless us, you idiot. If you just take as a friend, Allah will curse you just for take us as a friend. Potato, 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 potato. Now keep your promise. Just say you are a donkey. Go ahead, go ahead. Small donkey, don't make yourself a big donkey, no. Leave the big donkey for the second challenge. Because we cannot burn all the donkey in the card game. We have like, there's 4 donkeys. See, he will not write as donkey now. He will not apologize for being stupid liar. Allah bless you all. Is that your Quran, you idiot? Allah, he will curse the one who just friend the Christians. How he will bless the Christians? He will curse you as a Muslim just for friending the Christians. Okay, I think you are a troll, I don't know. Maybe you are not even a Muslim, I don't know. Here we go, let me block you. I don't have time for kids. Next. Allah bless me, but give me 4 wives. Your prophet have 13. He could not make one of them a baby. His thing is not working. The hadith says, the prophet says, peace be upon him, wickedness be upon him, and sexual harassment about him. He said, I was the most weak person between all mankind in sexual intercourse. And then I invoke my God Allah. And then he sent me a dish of shosh kebab. I ate it. I get the power of 40 men. What a blessing. The guy, he was the most weak person between all mankind. And I will explain to you why. You see, when something happened to an adult, we have to connect that to his childhood. Let us analyze the story together. What happened when Muhammad's mother, she gave birth to him? Anyone remember? Who remember? All of you are old, you don't remember anything, I know. That's why I'm going to borrow money from you. Second day you forget about it. When Muhammad mother, she gave birth to him, light came from her vagina. Brothers and sisters, here is the mother of Prophet Muhammad, and the light coming from between her legs, and this light is so strong, went all the way to Damascus. Now we understand why Muhammad was the most weak person in sexual intercourse. It was the X-ray. How many times now scientific discovery, they say that if you expose yourself to radiation, that will destroy your testicles, even might cause you cancerine. So the Prophet, not only he exposed to X-ray, he exposed to XXY, said ONFOI, do, whatever you name it. I mean, the light is so strong to the point did not go only through the Prophet, go all the way to Damascus. So don't blame the Prophet if he says I was the most weak person between all mankind. Are you with me, Abdul? Now we knew why Muhammad, he said, I mean, name for me one thing this guy about him is not messed up. His penis not working. Shaitan cast into his brain. He was bewitched. He imagined himself having sex. The stone said to him, Salamu alaikum, Prophet. When he do poo-poo, he receive Quran. When he receive Quran, he receive Quran in the sound of a bell. I mean, name for me one thing is right. In the top of that, he met a bunch of genie and they are black. And those black guys, they start riding the Prophet. Have you ever heard of a prophet? Allah allow a bunch of genie who they are black to ride him all day long? Prophet, he's faster. Genie, I cannot run more. Please. Stop hitting me with my belly with your feet, man. What are you doing? Is it true that the black men, and they are tall, they were riding your Prophet all day long to the point Muhammad, he cannot walk at the end of the day? Who want to say to me you're lying? Please do. Please do. Say it. Anyone? Who is here first time? If you are first time, you better leave. You will be addicted. This is the Christian brigade here. Nobody can debate us. Nobody dare to call us. And if you call us and you are a Muslim, you will leave Muhammad and you will leave Islam. You won't believe me? Go check how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Muslims call me and leave Islam after talking to me. Who want to try me? I will make the light of Allah reach all the way to Damascus today if you call me. Anyone? Okay. Anyway, by the way, there is a historian. He is in Japan, from Japan. He was in Japan, and he said that he saw the light coming all the way from Mecca all the way to Syria. His name is Yama Aidulai Yama, very well known Japanese guy, very big. You know, his cousin Mr. Toyota. He said that my cousin Mr. Yama Aidulai Yama, he saw the light. Hold on, the guy was in Japan. How he can see the light which is happening in Mecca? I mean, when it's night in Japan, it is day in. I mean, what? There's many hours different between them. What are you talking about? How? Yeah. Muslims, there's any witnesses that this light came out and something, you know, beside Yama I do lie Yama? Nobody? All right, well, we will not stay longer then. Let's see. There's somebody texting me, maybe. Hold on. Ah, he's a Christian. I got excited. No. He says he's a Muslim. I thought he's a Christian. Let us see. Hold on. Look like we got a fish. I'm calling him, but like it's not going through. It says he is not online. But he just said to me, call me. Let us try again. Let us lower the sound so you don't hear this funny Skype. He's not online. Lover is not online. Hi, I'm a Muslim. Call me. We call them, they are not online. Very interesting. Let us give it one more try. You never know, it might work. Actually, it says that he's trying to call me. Let us see. Let me try one more time here. All right. Hello? Yes, I hear you, my friend. You are a Muslim?
I've called you many times.
I don't remember you. Okay, well, tell me about yourself. Who are you, my friend?
Well, I am your Palestinian friend that had a dream of Jesus.
Okay. So you're the Muslim?
Well,
Hello? Hello? All right. I guess we said Muslim only. Muslim only. I know. Hello?
yeah, I see what I was doing. I had the speaker off. Can you hear me?
All right. So are you a Muslim or not?
That is correct, my friend. I went back.
You are a Muslim now?
Yeah, I flip-flop like a pancake. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Why you are like, you want to have virgins?
No, that's not why. That's not
No,
why.
come on, be honest. You like virgin, don't you?
I really don't. I've never been with one.
For me, I like baklava, so I don't know. I mean, if Allah, he put baklava in the Quran, I will convert to Islam, but there's no baklava. So,
That's two things, and I don't want to take up... if you can... Who is Matthew 21:43 about? Is that okay if we go off slightly off topic?
no, but you tell me first about Islam, What Matthew have to do with Islam anyway?
Well, first of all, brother, I'm in the on-air daily. Many of the people there, they know I'm kind of struggling.
Yeah, but why you are mixing things up? What Matthew 21?
No, because, because when I had told my Muslim friend
Yeah.
that, what we learned isn't true, etc. And he told me Matthew 21:43. Look at it, says that it will be taken from them and given to another nation, whatever. I just kind of wanted you to touch on that. If you don't want to, it's okay.
Yeah, but taking it from them because the Jews are the chosen people, right?
Right, but
okay.
That Jesus
okay, but those are the wicked men. The wicked men. The salvation will be taken from them and given to other people. Very simple. Isn't it Jesus? He sent his disciple to all, to all the world to teach and preach. Even the stupid Muhammad and their books agree that even the disciple of Jesus, if we go to Ibn Kathir, Jesus, he said to them, you say go to Asia, you go to Africa, you go to the West, They said to him, Lord, how we are going to teach there? We don't speak the language. He said, don't worry about it. Go sleep. When they woke up in the morning, each one of them was speaking different language, even in their books. But all of us, we knew that Matthew, the book you are quoting, is speaking of a Christ as God.
So that wasn't, no, I know, but that wasn't about the Gentiles, no? That was about the Jews.
He was speaking to the Jews.
Right, okay, yeah, because that, okay, but so every time, whenever anything in the Bible that's Jesus talking, or it will say that's Jesus talking, right?
Yeah.
Which one? I'm sorry. That the whole Bible is Jesus talking, right? Like Luke
No.
and Matthew are
No,
eyewitness
no,
accounts,
no,
right?
no, 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 no.
Oh,
You see, you have to understand that when we say the Bible, doesn't mean that the Muslim, the Quran, they say the Quran, word by word, is the word of Allah. We as a Christian, we are not stupid. So when Matthew said, as an example, Abraham said, is that God?
no.
Okay, that's it. So we cannot say, oh, this is all the word of God. We say generally that this is the book of God and the word of God in it. But if when the Pharisee, like now, Jesus speaking to them, right? In the same chapter you are talking about. So he's speaking to those people. Are they God?
No.
But their word is written in the Bible too. Their words, what they say to Jesus, is written there. When but the Muslims, because they, they are just like you are speaking to a mule, they say the Quran is the book of Allah and every word there is coming from the mouth of Allah, and then you will, and nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah, and then you will find the Quran saying that the ant said to Sulaiman. So how this is the word, how this is the word of Allah if the one is talking is the ant?
I don't know. I'm about to become Buddhist because I can't do this Abrahamic stuff.
Yeah, my friend, I don't know. For
I never
me,
dreamed of Buddha, so I'll.
yeah, you can become a Buddha. Why not? You can shave your head and wear orange. You will look good. Orange.
Well, okay. I just can I ask you something? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I watch you every day, man. Even as a Muslim. Okay. Sometimes I get like very uneasy, right? So why, like, when we pray to Allah, we feel peace? Yani, we're really praying to the devil.
Well, go to the mosque. Go to the mosque and tell me. No. Go to the mosque and tell me where you see the peace of people who are praying there. You will see angry people. You will see people with a trauma. I never saw a Muslim have peace. I don't believe in a word you are saying. Even Muhammad himself. Are you better than Muhammad?
No, I just mean. No,
Okay,
I mean,
so how come Muhammad did not feel? How come Muhammad did not feel peace? Let me ask you, what happened to Muhammad when he received Quran? The Quran you are saying, is it true that Muhammad he fainted? Is it true that his muscles were shrinking? Is it true that he said Zammiluni, warp me, and he was shaking? He just received the peace. So
right.
if
Well, no, it's pretty okay because in Islam we say Shaitan is a jinn, right? But then you guys say he's an angel, so couldn't it have been the devil that went to Muhammad? But why? But the devil doesn't come in our time and space in our dimension. So how could have that have been the devil? Or you guys say it was a jinn or upset?
well, the Muslim they say that the devil came to Muhammad in the shape of an angel. His name is Al-Abyad. He claimed to be Jibreel. So obviously the devil in Islam can come as Jibreel. Same time, I just ask you the question: if Quran bring peace, why Muhammad each time he received Quran, he go crazy?
And that's something that's, when I'm praying as a Muslim brother, and all these things that I learned in my mind, like, are in my head, even when I'm praying, like, okay, why was Muhammad bewitched? Why the satanic verses? I'm very struggling. I had a little moment, whatever. I had a little scare, and I prayed and I called to Allah. I thought I was gonna die, brother. I had something. I went to the hospital. Long story short, I prayed to Allah. and I found a piece that I haven't found in a couple months or whatever. So where is this coming from? This is just from my
My
own
friend,
meditation.
I don't think this is have to do with anyone. I think maybe you have a depression, you have a problem, you know. I don't think this is how, because as you see, Muhammad himself, he never had peace. He never felt peace. This guy is messed up. This guy is literally messed up.
Why would God allow this? Like, I don't know. Well, I think, I don't know, man. I'm laughing, but I'm really, you know, it's really hard for me. I'm just trying to, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know.
When you
I
say
had
Jesus
another-
Christ, are you cursing, or what does that mean?
No, I feel good when I say it. I feel peace.
Okay.
I had that one dream of Jesus. Then the other day I had a dream that I was floating and I was like I was saying, like, worship your Lord Jesus Christ, and it was a very uplifting dream, and I was like floating and I was coming down to cars.
Okay,
and I was
but
worship your
hold
Lord,
on.
Jesus
But
Christ, and I was,
how you say to me, you pray to Allah, you feel peace. You pray to Jesus, you feel peace. As you pray to Jesus as God. But that
That's
will
why
not
I'm
match,
confused,
because
though.
either Allah is God or Jesus is God. You cannot. How you feel peace by praying for both, and both are God. So you pray to Jesus as God, you feel peace. You pray to Allah as God, you feel peace. I think
Well,
you
no,
need, I think you
I'm
stopped.
just learning about Christ. I had a dream of Christ. I
No,
never asked for it, but I begged for a dream of Muhammad or a sign or something, and I never got one. So
anyway, as you see, I'm showing you the reference in front of you. It says here, فَجِئْتُ مِنْهُ رُعْبًا. The Muslim will translate as a fear, false. It says he came out with his in terror. Muhammad, when he hear Quran, he feel terror, not fear, terror.
wow. Yeah, you know, this has nothing to do with my family. I'm in the States. I'm in the Midwest. This wonderful democratic piece of crap, Chicago. I can't wait to leave.
All right.
This is spiritual warfare, brother. This is what the Christians say. You know, it's very overwhelming, you know, but why do you think that it's so hard to leave Islam?
Well, I hope,
think
my friend, I hope you will not do what Muhammad did, because when Muhammad received Quran, he tried to commit suicide. So don't do that. You know that Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide?
Yeah, I had mentioned that to some
Okay,
family
how
and
the
stuff, you know.
Quran, how praying to Allah.
They said because he had a hard life. I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off.
no,
They
no,
said
no,
'cause
no,
he had a
no.
really hard
If you
life.
have a hard life, everybody have a. Have you ever heard of a human being not have a hard life?
No, everybody does, yeah. Everybody's life is a
so
tragedy, as Jordan Peterson said.
everybody have hard life. And even if you are rich, you have hard life, because even if you're rich, you get, you know, you get
You have to stay
sick,
rich.
you get problems. Everybody have hard life. So
Yeah.
hard life is not an excuse to commit suicide, to try to throw yourself from the top of the mountain. Let me ask you, do you hear a sound of a bell from time to time in your ears?
Yeshua. No, I don't.
Why you don't? Are you sure?
I don't know. I just hear music in my head all day. Maybe I listen to
No,
too
I'm
much
serious.
music.
Do you hear a bell?
No, I don't.
Okay. Is it true, now you claim you call yourself a Muslim, is it true that when your prophet, he received Quran, he received it in the sound of a bell, and it is very annoying, he said?
Yeah, I never understood that, actually, amongst many
Okay.
other things.
No.
And I just want to say, Rob Christian, he did a very good video to where it showed like Muhammad bowing to the idols and the satanic verses and whatever. But I mean, I can't say like, what if you were born Muslim and you were struggling, because you weren't and you're not. But I'm very envious of people that just like call you, and because I know I left before and I just was overwhelmed at the stuff I was learning. But like, I just am very envious of people just leave it right away, and I just.
Well, my friend, I don't really. You see, to be honest with you, I don't care. I'm not being rude to you. I don't care if you leave, you stay. This is your business. But it doesn't sound healthy. You leave, you come back. You leave, you come back. You leave. No. I have to give up on you. Sorry, I have to hang up too, because, and you can hear me from you too, please. I'm not here to waste my time. You leave, you stay. You will become a Christian, you want to be a Hindu, you want to be a Buddhist, this is your business. So you call me, you are convinced, and you agree Muhammad is a stupid, and you call yourself Muslim. Don't waste my time. Just don't waste my time. In the front of you, you see what? Muhammad saying, the angel sometime comes to me with the voice which resembles the sound of a ringing bell. And when this state abandoned me, you know, you have a mental issue. I remember what the angel said. And this type of divine inspiration is the hardest on me. What the heck is that? The angel gave Muhammad Quran in the sound of a bell. And Muhammad, he suffered badly because of that bell. Go check it out. Check out the symptom of somebody hear a sound of a bell. He's mentally ill. And then you need to ask yourself a very serious question. Muhammad, he received a sound as a bell. How the sound of the bell became Arabic Quran? Any Muslim can tell me? Muhammad did not receive Quran in Arabic. Read it. Muhammad received a sound of a bell. Then how we have a book in Arabic? Did Allah give Muhammad Morse code? I mean, this guy is so advanced. He received Quran, he say it in Arabic. That's deep. How we receive Quran? As a sound of a bell. And actually in Arabic it says, فَيُفْصَمُ عَنِّي. Anyone who speak Arabic, he knew what the word يُفْصَم mean. Even we say, انفصام الشخصية. شفرانيتزا. Is that what they say in English? Shafranidza? It's what he's saying. Yufsamu anni. Read it. Any Muhammadan? Isn't it obvious this guy is mentally ill? What the heck is that? Did God spoke to Moses by the sound of the bell? And he told him, Mayday, Mayday? This guy is mentally ill. And not only that, Muhammad, he said in the previous many times, that the bell is the instrument of Satan. Listen carefully. The bell is the instrument of Satan. So how the bell is the instrument of Satan and Allah give him Quran as a sound of a bell? Even Muhammad, he said that angels will not enter a house have a bell. So, bell is the sound, the musical instrument of Satan, and Allah gave Muhammad Quran as a sound of a bell. Well, isn't it Muhammad saying to us that the bell sound he received is from Satan? Guys, don't we have to agree? Isn't it obvious? Where is the sound of the bell? What is the sound of the bell? It is the musical instrument of Satan. How Muhammad received Quran? He received the instrument sound of Satan. The sound of a bell. Do we need more proof that Muhammad is satanic? It's in the front of you. And all of this is authentic. This is authentic. This is not a joke. Angels do not enter a house, have a bell. Will not accompany a person with the bell. Then Muhammad received Quran in the sound of a bell. Muhammad is receiving satanic verses. He is the messenger of Satan. Anyway, look like today we are not lucky with anyone. Okay, let's see what this gentleman he want. Let us call. Hello? Yes, my friend, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Are you a lady or
I'm a lady.
oh, sorry. Okay, so how I can help you?
I really just wanted to say my greatest thanks to you, man. My greatest thanks to you. I was raised as a quote unquote Christian, not really practicing family, and I fell into the trap that is Islam. It seems very, very inviting when you start looking into it from the outside, but on the inside, you know, I learned from you. It's horrendous, and I just wanted to say my greatest thanks to you, man.
Okay,
Really.
but you know, I will take advantage of your call. Thank you first. I just do what I can. What you said from outside, it looked good. What does that mean? How it looked good?
Well, you know, like the famous sheikhs, they portray it as peace and it's amazing and Allah is so merciful. Like they really portray this in a way that is very inviting. And
Did you ever read the Quran as an example? The Quran says,
yeah, I started to read it, and
okay,
and that's when I realized that it's, you know, my first negative view of it, I guess, was that it's literally written for a man. You know, it says you as in man and your women as in women, and that's terrible. You know, and the way it speaks of women, and you know, I watched a couple videos of yours about the verses
how
about rape,
how
and
long you watch my videos?
one day, bro, one day.
Just in one day you saw my video and you left Islam?
One day I watched your videos and I realized I was in a religion of the devil.
That's good. Well, now as long you are watching my video, and maybe you know people or women like you who have been fooled into Islam, what do you think? Should you help them to get out?
I actually tried. I tried to reach out to a lot of the Muslims friends that I've made in the journey that I went on, and they all rejected me, and they told me that the Islam that I have an idea of is false. And I tried to reason with them and say, it's not false, like, sister, it's right here. You know, you just won't accept it with an open mind, unbiased. Don't think as a Muslim, just think as a person. Are these words really good? Is this peace? And they rejected me. They don't want to speak to me anymore. They don't want to be my friend. You know, it wasn't always about religion. We became friends. And yeah,
But you know, I mean, did you understand that now? Now you are watching my video. Do you know that Muslim cannot take you as a friend?
Yes, I know.
Okay, but isn't it this is alone is enough to be proving the evil of Islam?
Absolutely.
You know, while Jesus he was helping people who they consider him their enemy, people who they are considered like the, you know, like, you know, in the Jewish community, and there's the one who they are rejected by everybody. This is what Jesus was helping. Jesus, he said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. So in Islam, Islam make you sick. Islam make us sick. So what the target of Muhammad is, he want to make me hate the Muslim. He want to make the Muslims hate us, so we can live in war and bloodshed. That is the devil. In fact, in the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 14, the Quran says, Allah, he said, he will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until the day of judgment. The same thing he said to the Jews in chapter 5, verse number 64. He will spread hatred. This is his plan. So if Islam is a religion of peace, can we establish peace by spreading hate?
There's no way.
But what the Bible says love never fail. You see the opposite? Love
Absolutely.
never fail. So how we leave the holy Messiah, the amazing Christ, and we follow a child molester like Muhammad? You never heard before that Muhammad, he had a wife, she is 6 years old in the Islamic calendar, which means 5 years old in our calendar?
I have heard that, yeah.
How you justify it for? Like when you convert to Islam, did you hear this before you convert or after?
So the way I heard it in the process of converting, I never gave my shahada with an imam in a mosque. I took it myself in my bedroom, and I heard it afterwards. But the way that it was, I guess, justified for me, unfortunately, you know, the devil is powerful, man. He's really powerful. He will sink into you if you allow him to.
Exactly.
And I was listening to, it was on the YouTube channel, Bobby's Perspective. He was talking to Sheikh, I can't remember his name. He's a popular one, but he justified it like this, saying that in these times, in you know, the very long time ago that this stuff occurred, that it was normal for as soon as a girl, a child, that she has her period, to get married and consummate and have children, all of it. It's normal. So that's how they
Yeah, but
justify it.
Aisha,
Me having a daughter myself,
yeah,
I do not see this as
but just to show you, you are listening to a fraud, people. This guy Bobby, he just want to have a view to make money. He's not a believer. And the other guy, maybe his name is Sheikh Uthman, I don't know.
Yes, that one.
All right, this is a ketchup boy. He is a potato. He just said that when she have her period, how she is 6 years old and she have her period.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Same time, their book says that Aisha at the age of 14, still she is playing with the Barbies, and she was allowed to do so because she did not have her period yet in their books. And do you think of someone, he is a sheikh, he did not read his books? He knew, but they lie. Islam is a religion of the devil, so they lie, they can fool people. So
Yes.
my advice to anyone, you or anyone else, when somebody says to you, don't trust what they say, go search when Aisha she had her period. You will find in their books, and maybe the admin can post a link for you. She was at the age of 14, and yet she don't have her period. Remember, Aisha, when she is 18, Muhammad died. So already there's 4 years left with Muhammad, and Muhammad is sleeping with her for many years already, and she never had her period yet.
Yeah.
Same time, when somebody says she have her period, that will not change the fact that she is a child. I mean, the guy is 54 years old and she is 6. Let us say she have her period when she was 2 days old. What kind of a man and what he see in such a little tiny girl? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is exactly the way that I fell into it, man. They only try to show you the good in it, right? Oh, this was how it was in this time. Oh, the Prophet Muhammad, he turned his cheek to the man who killed his uncle. He was such a great man. You know,
Muhammad,
this
he
is
never
the
turned the
only-
cheek. How Muhammad turned the cheek? Muhammad, he killed everybody. There's a guy, he is the cousin of Uthman ibn Affan. He was inscribed for Muhammad. When Muhammad, he said, Tabarak Allahu ahsanul khaliqeen, blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. when Muhammad he said that phrase, the verse, before he arrived to that part, this man, he said, his name is Abdullah ibn Sarah. He said, Tabarak Allah wa ahsan al-khaliqeen. Blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad, he said to him, write it there. He's inscribed. The guy, he said to him, Prophet, write it where? He said, put it in the Quran. He said, but I am the one who said that. He said, oh, it came to me the same as it came to you. And now this guy, he knew that Muhammad is a fraud. So he decided to leave Islam. And this is written in their books. And then Muhammad, he ordered to be killed, even if he is holding the curtain of the Kaaba. You know, those pagan Arab before Islam. If somebody, this is before Islam, if you hold the curtain of the Kaaba, seek refuge by the Kaaba, your blood is protected. Muhammad, he said, even if you hold the curtain of the Kaaba, kill him. Kill him wherever you find him. And then Uthman, he came to Muhammad and he begged him to forgive him. And all of this is written in their books. Muhammad is merciful. The man who is merciful will not go after children's, will not go to his own son, taking advantage of this adopted son so he can take his pretty wife. The one is merciful, he will not cut the hand of somebody for stealing an egg, and he was the one stealing women from their husbands, money from the people. When somebody says something to you, anything, even about Christianity, they say, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus, etc. Okay, but don't take what people say. Study it, search it, find out yourself. Don't follow blindly. There's liars everywhere. There's liars who they claim to be Christians, but they want to take advantage of people. So they use the name of Christ to take advantage of you. Don't listen to people. Just be. This is what the Bible says. We have to examine, we have to test the spirit of the person. The Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, from now on, my advice to you, don't listen to me. Not a golden sentence. This is a priceless sentence from Christ. From their fruits, you shall know them. Don't listen to people. The fruit. If Islam is peace, let us see what's happening in Pakistan. Let us see how they burn the Christians alive. Let us see what they do to the Hindus. Let us say what they do to the atheists. Let us see what they do to themselves. If Islam is peace, well, why all Muslim world is screwed up? Aren't they people of peace?
Yes.
Blood, killing, jihad. I mean, you saw ISIS. They will say to you, ISIS is not Islam. Well, I challenge any Muslim to show me one thing ISIS did, Muhammad did not do. So, from their fruits, you shall know them. That goes for the Christians. That goes for the Jews. That goes for the Hindus. That goes for anyone. Even you want to get married, even if you are going to get divorced, even if you are going to have business, even if you want to buy, sell, have any business when you want, don't deal with people unless you see their fruits first. When you go to the grocery store, don't you check the fruit before you buy it?
Yep.
Okay, that's it. Simple.
Absolutely.
You will
Yeah,
not.
it is very simple, and it's just crazy to me, you know, that I even got wrapped up in it, and that there's more than 1 billion people wrapped up in this. Excuse my French, but shit, it really is just.
Yeah. No, don't worry. You can say shit. This is not a bad word, you know, because shit is not even making Islam look bad, because shit can be used as fertilizer. Islam cannot be used as fertilizer. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing good of this religion, because even poo-poo can be useful. Islam is nothing good on it. There is zero good. You know? So don't let them fool you. The Quran is stupidity, science is wrong, history is wrong, names are wrong, Muhammad is mentally ill. I mean, you cannot find one thing about this idiot is right. Like they keep saying to us, the amazing prophet, how he was amazing, and he received satanic verses. He took his son's wife, He married a child. He killed people to steal their women. He asked for the fifth of the booty, special fifth. He have 16 privilege. More than 11 of them is about sex and money. Privilege only to him. How he can be good? The Messiah, we worship him. He is God for us. But the Messiah have zero privilege. In fact, the Messiah, he washed the feet of his disciples. Where is the privilege? Yes. This is how you know false from truthful. A truthful person who is serving God, he will not ask for a privilege. The Messiah said, our Lord, if you cannot be a servant, you cannot be a master. Muhammad, the Muslim, they call him servant of God. But yet, everybody have to serve Muhammad. Women, they have to give themselves to him to make him have fun. I mean, what does this have to do with God? What kind of God? He go to his office and he start writing what they call it Holy Quran. How many women and who are they can sleep with the Prophet? And then he arrive where he say, any believing woman, she offer herself to the Prophet so he can, I'm not going to use the word, you are a lady, to sleep with her. What does this have to do with God? If you hear somebody and he says to you, if you believe in me, you have to sleep with me and offer yourself to me, isn't it obvious that this is the devil?
It really is, yeah. May I say something?
Sure.
Just for anyone, you know, who's a lady in the chat, who's a Muslim, who they're obviously here because they have doubts and they have questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I came to Islam, I prayed. I learned my best to perform salah and perform wudu and all of this, yes. And I would struggle every day to wake up at 5 a.m. for Fajr. And I would do my best. And I was really, really trying to do my best just to find out in the end. You know, I only took a 30-day journey. Thank God it was only 30 days. If it extended any longer, I think I would have really lost myself. But
30 days of drugs.
yeah. So I find out that none of my prayers were valid. Why? Because I wasn't veiling myself.
Yeah.
What kind of a God won't hear you because you don't have something covering the head that he made for you, the hair that he made for you? That makes no sense to me.
Actually, I will give you another bad news. You know, Allah, he don't listen to prayer of Muslims in the time you are praying. You said what? In the Fajr, right? But Allah, he come down in the third part of the night to listen who is praying. And he say, who is praying so I can answer him? So all the Muslims are praying 5 times a day. I have no idea why. When the Quran said 3, by the way, not 5. And Allah, he don't hear you except only if you pray third part of the night, which means around 3 a.m. in the morning. Less than before 4. So this is the time where nobody's praying. Allah come down and he say, who is praying so I can answer him? So you pray 5 times a day, but nobody is in the other side of the line to take your call. Same time, what do you say when you pray?
What do you mean, like in the prayer?
Yeah, what is the prayer? Al-Fatiha.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Yeah, but let me tell you how it's focus with me. I'm not trying to be rude with you, but just to show you that this is really stupid. You know, you need to think about it carefully. You know, first time I did read this, I don't know, I was very young, and I asked the teacher. I said, sir, who is talking? He said, Allah. I put my hand up again. He said, you just asked me a question. Give time to other people to ask questions. And then nobody put his hand up. So it's okay. What is your question now? He said, if he's Allah, the one is talking, why he say in the name of Allah?
Yeah, makes no sense.
He said to me, get out to the end of the class. He have a big amama in the top of his head. There's a sheikh, you know. Instead of answering me, I'm just a child, you know. Instead of this is why I remember it very well, because I did not understand why he got upset. You know, I was really upset. Why he kicked me out? I just said, why he is saying in the name of Allah if the one is talking is Allah?
Yeah, it's a perfectly fair question. And the reason they didn't answer is because they don't have an answer, man. They're
Exactly.
following blindly. It's so blind. And you know, the funniest thing with these Muslim friends that I was trying to preach to and tell them, you know, you're in the wrong religion. Trust me, sister, when I say you're in the wrong religion. They tell me, oh, what is the saying? It is not the eyes that are blind, it is the heart.
Okay. You see, when they said that to you, ask them, who is the one who made the eyes blind and the heart black? Isn't it the Quran says Allah? It's Allah. I mean, you see, they blame you for what Allah He did to you according to the Quran. The Quran says, ختم الله على قلوبهم. Allah, He sealed their heart. He sealed their eyes. He sealed their hearing. And then what they do? They blame you for being blind, according to them, deaf, and you don't see. Do you see the stupidity? Chapter 2, verse number 7. Allah has sealed their hearing and their heart and their eyes so they cannot believe. Okay, so why you are punishing me? Who is the one who is it Shaitan who sealed my heart? No. Is it Shaitan who made me blind? No. Okay. Is it the one? So what is? Who is the one who did that? Allah. So Allah He did it to you, and then they blame you for what Allah did to you. It's like putting two cotton in your ears, and I speak to you. He says, "Do you hear me?" You say, "I can't." What are you talking? Do you hear me? I said, what? No, are you talking? And then I blame you for not hearing me when I am the one who put cottons in your ears and I blocked your eyes. Why you cannot see me? Why you cannot hear me? I will punish you. Islam is the most stupid religion ever, if we can call it religion. And you as a female, like, did the Muslim told you that the man he can beat you?
No, they did not tell me that.
Do you like beating?
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, you know, like there is things it's beyond. I mean, how I'm going to convert to a religion just because people they say that peace, nice, blah 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 blah. Just study it, search it, see, check yourself. I mean, this guy, Muhammad, he says a man will not even be questioned for why he is beating his wife. Why in the world any women want to believe in such a garbage where you are, you know, in USA, I don't know where you live, in USA, if you beat a dog, you go to jail. Is that correct?
That's true, yeah.
Okay, so a dog, he have more right than a Muslim woman, and I change any Muslim to tell me this is not true. A dog. Even if the dog have rabies, you cannot beat him. Even if it's a small or big, you cannot beat the dog. You cannot beat a cat.
No.
You go to jail.
Yes.
In Islam, you beat your wife, and the Prophet said, a man will not be questioned for why he is beating his wife. How in the world that can be a religion? We go to the Bible. Jesus, he ordered us, the man, love your wife and give yourself to her, the same as Christ, he gave himself to the church. The woman, she's made equal to the church. She is not a person to abuse and use. The Lord himself, He was born through a woman, changing all rules of religions, where the man is the one dominate everything. He himself, he is born of a woman. When they asked the Messiah, who is going to have this woman when she in heaven? You know, she married many husbands. He said he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels. He did not say he will be the same as angel and she is nobody. He and she. So in Christianity, male and female are equals in the eye of God. And we will have equal heaven. Not a heaven of virgin for men. And women are just, excuse my language, sex toys. That is not godly. Not to forget to mention, what kind of heaven, this heaven, everybody having sex? I mean, is that what we seek? This is heaven? Pimp house? Everybody having sex. 70 years, the orgasm of the man. What kind of religion this religion is?
The Quran was written for a man. The Quran was written for men. It was not written for women, and it was no way made to be, you know, said that women are equal. There's nothing in that book. That's why I'm just so confused. You know, I'm confused for myself as to why I fell into the trap. I'm shamed of it, and I will repent to my Lord Jesus Christ for it. But I just don't understand how there's so many women, you know, proud, confident on TikTok, on YouTube. My hijab, this is my hijab style. Girl, you have no
Yeah, this is the whole point. You see,
doing.
no, those people, they are just trying to get a view. You see, if you say I converted to Islam now, you can make good money. In TikTok, you know, like you have high view, and the Muslim, they will swarm over your channel. Like this guy, Bob, whatever his name. The whole purpose is what? You can tell this guy is just trying to make money. So many people, they, you know, they make like reaction for the Quran. If I go right now to YouTube and type reaction for the Quran, you will see people opening their mouth, you know, like, what the heck is that? I mean, why you are opening your mouth? It's a joke. I mean, even if something is good somewhere, why you are opening your mouth? What is this picture is about? So when they do that, this is telling you that they are doing it for a purpose of getting a view. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
I have reaction for things, but I don't go take a picture and open my mouth all the way like a garage. To do what? Oh, so I can get people see like, wow, he got the reaction for hearing the Quran. Wow, let us watch it and then share it. And this is the whole point. This is the whole point. Look with me. I will show you some in the screen.
Okay.
Reaction for the Quran. Do you see her face? Blonde. Australian react to the Quran. She's Australian. That's amazing. That will give more view because she is white, blonde, Australian. This guy, he have a reaction for the Quran. Look at those two in Africa. Christians react to Surah Maryam. Look at this guy, how his mouth is open, and the other woman, she is going crazy. Daniel react to the Quran. Daniel, you react to the Quran. American react to the Quran. Scientific, medical, and the Quran. The guy, his mouth is open, his eyes going left and right, and the women, even she have some kind of light in the top of her hair. Those women, they heard the Quran. One of them is touching her cheek, the other one, she become Buddhist. I mean, isn't it obvious that those people, they are just getting view to fool people? This is how you can get big number. Everybody knows that Muslim will swarm your channel, you know, and then you will get advertising and you will make money. And this is the whole story. Because if you like the Quran, you convert, go. You keep reacting to the Quran. It's like somebody reacting for getting married, but he will never get married. So this is, those people are stupid, and they try to fool people. And when some people they see it, they get under influence, because a human being can be deceived so easy. That's why the Bible says we have to be vigilant. We have to be vigilant. We have to be smart. We have to be strong. We cannot, forget that the devil is powerful, and the devil can fool people. He's real. He exists. Anything else? So I'm glad you became a Christian again, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
All right, that's wonderful. Well, I hope you will spread the word in your community. Tell the ladies what happened to you, so nobody else will be fooled in such a trap. It's a satanic trap.
It is. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak with you, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the content that you put out. You're really doing a justice to people who want to find the truth, man. Thank you.
Well, I'm happy that your journey was only 30 days, not 30 years.
Oh, yes, I'm happy too.
Otherwise, that will take a part of your life forever.
Hey, 30 days, it didn't even count. My prayers were invalid,
Yeah. Well, but remember one thing. Don't keep what happened to yourself. Tell everybody around you. So those ladies, they will not go through the same. Tell your children, if you have children. You said you have daughter. So teach your children, when they get a little bit aware in age. Don't keep your experience. Don't keep what you learn. Protect yourself and your people. And there is a lot of risk around us. There's drugs.
There is.
There's prostitution. There's pimps. There's a lot of temptation in this world. And Quran and Islam is based on temptation. This is why you see those people, they open their mouth, making those thumb, etc., just to get you tempted to click. Everything in this cult is a temptation. But the second you study it, you will find that there's nothing there except a fraud and stupidity.
Absolutely.
All right, my sister. Thank you very much for calling. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless.
And we will pray for you that you will be spreading the truth between the ladies around you. Take care.
Absolutely.
Thank
you. Take care.
Bye-bye. All right. But do you see how the Mohammedan, they lie to people so they can fool them? Hello? Hello? Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I have some questions. About that Aisha thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the most controversial thing in Islam. They say that there's all these first thing.
Can you tell us about yourself? I see your chat now saying you're an ex-Muslim or you're a Muslim.
Yeah, I'm an ex-Muslim.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I was I changed. I'm in Australia, and basically I came from Pakistan, and basically my family, everyone is Muslim, and they they converted, and we started to see the truth. And I have some Muslim friends here who oppose me, and they don't like me anymore and stuff. And some of them have reached out and tried to reason with me, and they have all this stuff that why did you leave, and I tell them all this stuff that I read this, I saw this, and this is wrong, and it shouldn't be like that. If Muhammad was divine, he should know everything, he should know like Jesus says, he knows the beginning and the end, and this guy doesn't, But anyway, so the question is, the Aisha thing, right? Hold on, I'm asking. So Aisha thing is that all these scholars have written all these controversial things that she was 19, some people say she was 18, then there's even a new one saying that she was 20 or something, and some people and they say if there's a dispute amongst Muslim, how can like this be a true fact? Does that make sense? Like they're saying it's not true because no one confirmed it. It's just wrong translation. Where is it in Quran which proves it 100% that that was what it was written?
You see, when somebody says wrong translation, we are Arab, we don't translate. So we do not need a translation to be fooled with. We can read it in Arabic. This is Aisha. She is saying she was 6 years old. We are not reading translation. We are reading in Arabic. So those are a bunch of fool, hypocrite liars. It says here, عن عائشة رضي الله عنها أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم تزوجها وهي بنت 6 سنين وأدخلت عليه وهي بنت 9. Aisha speaking, that he did marry her at the age of 6 and he have intercourse when she was 9. So how that wrong translation? And this is the Muslim translation. Same time, all the Muslims, they have wrong translation. All of them.
This the hadith, right?
This is hadith. I will show you even Quran. But before we go there, Islamic website by their high scholars, not guys in YouTube, refutation for the lie that the Prophet, blessing and peace be upon him, married Aisha when she was 18. So those are the sheikhs refuting the liars, saying that she was 18. When Aisha she was 18, Muhammad was dead.
Oh.
So how she married him when she was 18 when the guy is dead? And here, this is the Muslim website. This is Islamic question and answer. And there's tons of websites I can give you. And this is the fatwa number, which means according to Sharia answer. This is the question, and here is the answer. This is nothing but a lie. This is why they are saying the title says refutation for the lie. It's a lie. Now we go to the Quran. The Quran says in the chapter of divorce, speaking about divorcing children's. So how you don't marry children's, but now we are divorcing them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we are not allowed to marry children's, then we should not be talking about how we can divorce the children's. So in chapter 65, verse number 4, is speaking about having or divorcing little ones who did never have their menstruation. Why they never have their menstruation? Because they are too young. You can change the translation as you wish. This is Arbery. This is Biktal, sorry. Let us go to Muhammad Hilali and Khan. It says here, those who have no courses, i.e. they are still immature. Now let us go and read the interpretation by their top scholars. Shall we? Again, chapter 65, chapter of divorce, verse number 4. If the scholars they say it, that means this is what it is. This is not a Christian prince saying that. This is their scholars. We go to chapter 65. We go to verse number 4. We click display. We read it. It says here, and we read together, they did not have yet menstruated because of their young age. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
But now we are talking about what? We're talking about divorcing them. So we are divorcing them when and still they don't have menstruation.
Yeah. But like, how do I tell them? Like, the difficult thing is sometimes they, even though you tell them all this stuff, you show them all this truth, they like, it was accepted back then. And they make it sound so normal.
If it's accepted back then, why a Muslim back now don't accept it then? Why you are trying to make it a big deal then? Why you are trying to defend it? Why they are saying to you that she is 18? If it's accepted that back then, they are hypocrite.
I asked them, like, they just like don't want to. They're so in denial, or so ignorant about it. They just
My
don't want to
friend,
accept
my
it.
friend, animals, they are animals, right? But I never
Yeah.
saw a dog. He go after little tiny puppy to have sex with it. They sniff
Yeah.
each other, and they knew that the female, she is ready. Even animals don't do that. They don't. So if animals don't do it, what a man at the age of 54 he found in little tiny girl, except he is a sexual predator, a pervert. Even Muhammad, he saw one of his companion, his name is Jabir. Jabir, he want to go home fast. Muhammad and Jabir, they went to attack the neighbors to steal their money. Muhammad said to Jabir, hey Jabir, why you are fast to go? Why you are rush? Did you get married? Jabir, he said, yeah, Prophet of Allah, I get married, newly married. Muhammad, he said to him, did you marry a virgin young child or you married a woman? The guy, he said, I married a woman. She's a widow. Muhammad, he said to him, why? Why you do that? Why you don't marry a child? So you can, there's different version of the story. One it says, so you can enjoy her saliva, and there's other one says, so you can be amused with her. Let us show the reference on the screen. This is Sahih Muslim. Muhammad questioning the decision of an adult, mature man. Why? Why you don't marry a young child? And you will see here, the story maybe in English doesn't make too much explanation, but if you go, you will see more details in more story coming. Because Jabir, he explained, he said, when Muhammad, he said to him, why you don't marry, read carefully with me, why you don't marry a young girl, not women. There's a reason the Muslim they translate it as girl, not women. Young girl, so that you could sport with her and she could sport with you. This guy is mentally ill. He want to play with the kids. And you could amuse with her and she could amuse with you. He found it amusing. I said to him, and here listen carefully,
Yeah.
Abdullah, this is Jabir talking, saying Abdullah, which is either his father or his brother, he died, he fell fighting for your Prophet in Uhud, and he left 9 or 7 daughters behind him. I, therefore, did not approve the idea that he should bring a girl like them, but I prefer to bring them a woman. So he have what? This guy, he have a bunch of girls, they are orphan. Muhammad encouraging him to marry a child in the age of those orphans. Is that sahih? This is very authentic. Al-Bukhari and Muslim, etc. So
Yeah.
a man, he is already married, he is happily married, he is not complaining. Why a prophet of God is whispering in his ears, tempting him by sexual desire to children, so he will leave his widow wife, who he like. The guy is not complaining. In fact, he is in a rush to go home. That means he's happy with her. But Muhammad, he prefer that he should not marry the widow. Instead, he should marry a child. And the purpose, all of it is what? So you can play with her and she can play with you and she amuse you and you amuse her. This is what pedophile, this is why pedophile, they like children.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
They find them easy to amuse, easy to abuse, easy to control. She cry, you give her a candy. You rape her. She don't know what's happening. She have no idea what's happening. You touch her, you molest her. She don't know what is that. This is how sick this filthy man is. And in the same time, what kind of a man he go between him, the husband, and his wife, and they are happily married, trying to make him rethink about his marriage so he can go after a child. This is the devil.
Yeah, no, that's messed up. But before I go, I just have last two questions. Just last two questions. And
Okay.
there are two things. Where is it written in Quran that follow like Jesus or Bible? And the second, where is it there was like some sort of proof that Muhammad kissed his grandson's penis or something?
No, those are in the hadith. Those are not in the Quran. You know.
Yeah. So that's not true.
Yeah, those are the stories in the hadith, not in the Quran. But if we go in the Quran, there's many verses speaking about contradicting the Quran, because Muhammad always is, you know, is a guy of contradiction. If we go, let's see which one I will show you. Maybe we can go. I'm just trying to choose which verse I want to show you. Let us show you this one. According to the stupid Quran, every person in the world will believe in Jesus. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see on YouTube.
All right. Chapter 4, verse 159.
Yep.
And here you notice something very stupid about Muhammad. Just to show you how stupid Muhammad is.
Yeah.
It says here, and there is none of the people of the scriptures, between two brackets, Jews and Christian, but must believe in him. Did you notice what is stupid there?
Oh wow.
Well, how we can say the Christians, they will believe in him? They are Christians already. I understand the Jews thing, but you can understand how in the world that the Christians, they will believe in him before he die. Already they are Christians.
Yeah,
And then-
I needed this. Screenshot this. I'm gonna show it to them.
Huh?
I'm gonna screenshot this surah. I'm gonna show it to them.
Yeah, chapter 4, verse number 159.
Yep.
You can watch the video later. I mean, there's tons of verses. The Quran is full of contradiction. And, you know, you cannot take a statement of Muhammad to consider it serious, you know. You cannot, because this guy is mentally ill. He say things that don't make sense. What do you mean they will believe in him before that? But if all of them they will believe in him before he died, that's mean all of them they will go to heaven. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so why then all the Muslim will go to heaven then? If everybody, every single Jew, every single Christian will believe in Jesus before he die. Every single, there's not even one left, which is impossible, you know. There's people that are Christian by name, correct?
Yep.
Like in Israel, they have festival for gays and lesbians, but you know they are supposedly they are Jews. But here is saying, not a single one. It says it clearly in Arabic. If we show it here, وَإِن مِّنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا لِيُؤْمِنَ بِهِ. Not even a single one from the people of the book, but they will believe in him before his death. Before his death. So if Muhammad was talking about people in the time of Jesus, that means he died before, you know, their eyes. If Muhammad talking about Jesus will die later and talking about the Christians since the time of Jesus until the judgment day, well, that means all the Christians from that time until now, until then, is included, including me. So why I want to be a Muslim? And here it says to believe in him, not in Allah. To believe in him.
Yeah.
What kind of a statement you say by saying believe in him? Don't you know that believing in Jesus, that means that Jesus is God?
Yeah, clearly.
We should not believe in Jesus if we are considering Jesus not God. We should believe in Allah, not in Jesus. You know, Muslims should not believe in Muhammad, should believe in Allah. Should believe Muhammad, not believe in Muhammad. Correct?
Yeah.
So here the statement is wrong again, unless you are saying to me to believe in Jesus as God. This is why we find the Quran laughable. But you know, most of people, they are average with their thinking. They don't see what we see. I mean, it's in front of them, but they don't see it. They cannot see it. They don't analyze deeply. They don't think deeply. So when they read it, how many people they see this every day, but must believe in him, but nobody notice. But that means Jesus is God, because believe in him mean nothing except Jesus is God. I believe him is different story. Believe in him, we are talking about salvation now. And what is salvation in the Quran? To believe in Jesus. And what make it more funny, that the Christians are included, but they are already Christians. All right, my friend, anything else?
So what is it? Just say it.
So I have another question. You see, when let me just read it out to you. You're probably familiar with this. It's a
Is that different person speaking?
Yes, it's a different person.
You are ex-Muslim too?
Yes.
Oh, the ex-Muslim, they're having a party there. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
You know how
Yeah.
Kafer went and asked for Muhammad's daughter's hand?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what he said to them? He said,
Yeah, he said to him, but she is your, but you are my brother. He said to, but Muhammad, he said, well, I am your brother in the religion, and she is mine.
Yeah, and he also said that she's too young.
Well, you know, the story, the authentic story did not mention how young she is, but different hadiths mention that she was 6 years old. However, obviously Abu Bakr is trying to avoid such a marriage.
Got you. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, you know, trying to be polite, like you don't want to say shame on you, you know. What do you say? You say, oh, but you are brothers, you know.
Yep.
But in reality, Muhammad is not a brother of Abu Bakr, and actually that is not a suitable answer, because the guy, I mean, what a brother. You are not from this, even from the same family.
Same family, yeah, that's right.
Not even cousins. Right. So what, you are my brother? In fact, if they are brothers, and I mean the relation is so strong, he should do the opposite. He should allow his daughter, should be happy, because he is going to give his daughters to someone he's so close to him. Correct?
Yep.
He should not make excuse. So obviously even Abu Bakr, but Muhammad is, because he is evil, he is forcing himself, and he took her.
So he took her?
Yeah, he took her. Rumman, she came to Aisha at that time, and Aisha, she was playing with her swing, uh, and she washed her face, and she fed her with a cucumber because she was so skinny, so she can get little bit. I never heard of a cucumber will make you fat, but that's what it says. You know, so she fed her with a cucumber because she was so skinny. I can try to find the reference in English. Let me see. Let us see. And this is telling you how horrible is what the situation is. I mean, the mother, she have to feed her daughter extra feeding. It's like, you know, preparing a sheep.
Yep.
Let us see. I'm just trying to find the most authentic reference. Let us see which one. Yeah, sometimes like you find
Yep.
you find the height right away. Let's see what here it says. Yeah, this is one of the hadith, but there is many more. You will see that Aisha, she have no idea what's happening. You know, she was 6 years old. She was playing with her in her swing. Man, she came to her and she took her. You know, she washed her face, and the women, they were saying like a graduation, etc. So she washed her head, she combed her hair, and she gave her to the Prophet. And this is the reference in front of you. This is Sahih Muslim 1422a, and here this is other hadith, Sunan Abi Dawood, hadith number 4933, and this is a hadith number Al-Bukhari 3894. I mean, there's endless number of them, but I will, you know, maybe later I can try to find the one about she fed her with the cucumber, you know,
Wow.
just to make her get like bigger, you know, because she is small, like you have a goat, you know, you are going to slaughter her.
True.
Anything else, my friend?
Nah, that'd be all. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Would you both like give us an idea, if you don't mind, like why you left Islam?
So basically, me, I was born. Our background is Afghani, all right. So if
Okay.
you go 4 generations back, all right, my fourth grandparents, they were converted to Christianity by the American missionaries, right? And then when I tell the people, they ask me, "Oh, you reckon your grandparents made the right choice?" And I'll tell them, "Of course, because I was born in a Christian family, you know, and I'm not a baby Christian, you know. I know a lot. I can defend my faith, you know. That's all I know. I know a lot about what do you call it? Islam, you know. I've studied Islam, you know, from my own understanding. I also studied Christianity, you know. And yeah, Islam is just doesn't make sense to me, man. And that's for the people out there who thinks that this guy, you know, he didn't read the Quran. That's why, you know, he can't make a moral judgment on it because you don't know what's in it. I've read it. And I might not know the Quran like you do, but I do know enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was, yeah. So like, I'm not a baby Christian. I was born in a Christian family, you know. But my fourth grandparents, they were Muslims.
All right.
And they're converted to Christianity, which is a really good thing. I think.
And what about the other gentleman?
Yeah, no, I'm from Pakistan, and my family, like just my dad and like my mom, like we are the only one. They had to leave. My dad's brothers, they don't like talk to him anymore or anything. Like it was really hard. Like it was a hard path that my dad has to take, but it was the right one.
Good for you. Well, I want to say thank you guys for I just put in the screen and in the chat the reference for the mother of Aisha. She needed to eat to feed her extra to prepare her to get fat. She is so tiny, so she can give her to the Prophet. And the hadith is so clear, and this is sahih. They cannot say this is like not true, this is false. You know, the reference is clear. The hadith is very authentic. The mother of Aisha, not only she is 6, she is so tiny. And here it says, my mother intended to make me gain weight, to send me to the house of the Messenger of Allah, but nothing which has she desire benefit me, till she gave me cucumber with a fresh date to eat. Then I gained as much weight, between two brackets, as she desire.
I don't know.
I think they're talking about a different cucumber.
I don't know what kind of a cucumber, but this is what she said. I have no idea. But I mean, but this is a funny and sad story in the same time. And those reference, you better always arm yourself with them, because those they cannot refute, they cannot say it's not true. It says in the front of you, it is authentic, it is sahih, it is valid, it's true. You know? Yeah. So this is how evil he is. I mean, the girl, not only she is so young, she is so tiny. And the mother, she is preparing her to the slaughter. You know, she is not fit to go to anywhere. And now let us feed her. She is so small. This is how evil the story is. And this is Aisha now, when she is adult, telling what happened to her. And as you see, those references exist in many hadith. All of them, they are authentic. This is Sunan Ibn Majah, hadith number 3324, and it says sahih. So they cannot deny it, they cannot say it's not true. All right?
Yeah.
All right, my friend, thank you very much for calling. I would like you to invite later some Muslims. Tell them, if you are really brave, if you have a true religion, cool, let us see you debating this guy. Maybe you can bring us back to Islam. Let us have a nice party.
I have a friend, he's pretty humble. He's son of a imam, and he thinks he can take you down. So one day I'll organize that.
You know, I would like to talk to him, and I would like to debate his father too. Let us take the imam out of Islam too, not only the son. All right?
No worries.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Everyone.
All right. That was a good call from those guys. They made the right decision. They are out of the garbage of Muhammad. I mean, imagine you have to feed the little child so she can be ready to the beast, the dragon. He want to feast on her. That is Muhammad. Who in the world can follow such a man? That is disgusting. Let me feed you. You are so tiny. You are so small. And all the food she gave her is not working until she gave her a cucumber and fresh date. They want just meat. Or what they want, meat. This is how disgusting Muhammad is. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. I hope today we learned something good. Don't forget to share my videos, and don't forget to subscribe and unsubscribe, because if you do so, Allah will bless you. And as you know, Allah knows best how to bless you. Subscribe and subscribe. Christ is Lord. Islam is a fraud and a scam, and we prove it every day. Take care.